It is time for another epic short slabs video. And fellas, I gotta tell you, this is gonna be one of the best videos I've done because I'm gonna be delivering not one PSA order, but 2 PSA express orders. That's right, guys. We're going to be going through a stack of PSA slabs, and I have already opened them. I already opened them because I did take them to a card show, but we're going to be going through them. One of these orders is an autograph order, and the other order is a non-autograph order. We're going to be going through these, and I am so excited to bring them to you. Let's jump straight into it. No talking around, no nonsense, no BS. We're going straight to the cards. All right. So as you can see, these are very, very fresh. Serial numbers straight from the factory at PSA. And man, oh man, have I been buying a lot of cards lately, including these, which I've also sent off several other batches to PSA, both express, regular, economy mail days. So please keep an eye out for the channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Tyler Short. I am a collector, flipper, and an investor, I guess. But I predominantly bring you guys graded card breaks as well as hobby news, and occasionally we'll do some hot lists. Things have not really been hot for 2021, but I'm telling you, things are picking up for 2022. And today we're gonna be doing my bread and butter for the channel, which is a graded mail day. We are not doing a financial analysis in this video because I just have these cards in my possession and we are going to upload them, sell them in March. So it's March of 2022, and we're going to sell these through consignment, and then we'll do a recap video at the end just to see how much I made on this order. So let's go into it. I told you guys on the channel, and I got a little bit of heat for this because in one of my recent videos, not recent, I guess at the end of 2021, I had a hot list of some of the hottest cards in the hobby. And yes, Anthony Volpe was one of the hottest cards I listed. You know, some very prominent subscribers who have been with me for a while said you shouldn't do that because, you know, tell us about cards that you haven't bought. And I'm telling you, this is a card that I wanted to buy. Last summer, I was saying buy these cards. At the National, I was buying these. The refractors and the base. I was buying base in the 200 range, and at that time, that was very high. The base today are still in the 400 to 500 to 600 range, depending on condition. But I'm telling you, if you had said, I was saying buy. I was buying and I said buy. And I really say continue to buy, especially anything that's autographed or serial numbered, and get it graded. And I still think these are good buys. So we're going to go through some of these because PSA is now opened up to a level where I'm comfortable sending these in and getting them graded at not a $250 fee. I can actually get them graded at $150, and these are going up in value. It's worth me sending them in now. So we have some cards that here from a backlog of cards that I've been buying over the summer, but some of these are also fresh buys as well. So just want to throw that out there, but now we're going to get into the video. So first, we have a dual autograph and card grade Anthony Volpe PSA 10. What a beauty.
I have a feeling it's going to be beautiful.
PSA 10s now, I think, are in the 1500 range. You'll see a couple sell below that, a couple sell above that. Not many are selling with the autograph grade on it, and that's why I did these, because now there's still less than 20 of these PSA 10s, and I think that I own, I don't want to give it away, but I think I own 6 of them, so I own the majority of these guys. So here's the second one. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So that's 2 of them. I went 2 for 2 on the PSA 10 base. Now we're getting into a little bit of color. So this is a refractor. Refractor came back out of $4.99. Came back at 9, but we do have a 10 autograph. Again, this is still a low pop card because not many people are sending in the dual grade. So still, you like to have the 10 on the card. And I was hoping that one of these colors would at least pull a gem mint, but again, because the buy-in was so low, even getting a 9, I'm still in good shape. And this card looks really, really good. It's very nicely centered. Man, I wish that one of these would have came back PSA 10. But as you saw, look at this bad boy. No, I did not do a raw card video of this. I could probably upload it. I might upload it in a different video where I actually reveal some other cards. But man, oh man, look at this. Yes, it's the Mega. It's not the regular version, but Look at that beauty. Look at it.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen,
Serial numbered 4 of 25. This is the orange Anthony Volpe, number to 25 autograph. I'm just thinking, Jason Dominguez. Look at what his high-end oranges, graded PSA, and the golds. Just look at what they sell for. And we got Baby Jeter. This is one of his best cards, and Baby Jeter is right here in my hands in a PSA 10 grade. Just let the kids play, man. Just let baseball, let the season happen. Great thing is minor leagues is going to be underway, and we get to see all sorts of Anthony Volpe this year. So that's a good thing. We get to see Anthony Volpe. We don't have to worry about the major league season getting canceled because minors is where it's at. Now we get into some of the ugly. So I've shown you all some videos of me getting some Mac Jones cards. These are some cards that came in at the tail end of 2021 that I did send off. So I want to say I maybe have gotten this order back in January, and I have been sitting on this order, guys. I'm telling you, lots of things busy, work being busy, lots of traveling. So I haven't really got a chance. As I told you in the last video, these are cards that are falling. You need to sell them quick. I'm not listening to my own advice. I knew that I had these cards coming back, but it's just one of those things where I just haven't gotten the initiative to kick it in gear. But now I'm in a good place where I think that I can actually make some headway and get these things out for consignment. So this is the bronze, number to 249, came back a 9. I do have a bronze that came back a 10, and we can just inspect these guys a little bit here. Yeah, there's going to be some dust, and look at me throwing cards, causing destruction. Oh. So here we go. This is a card I would have expected to have a 10 on, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. It's Mac Jones. His value has gone down a little bit, even with some of the serial numbered stuff. This is my second red that came back a 10. And you know what? The funny thing is some of his cards have actually rebounded since the awful exit from the Buffalo Bills. The last group of cards that I sold, I bet if I had some of them, especially those Donruss parallels numbered to 100, or even some of the color optics, they actually may have done pretty well. But this is my second red that came back at 10, which is awesome. And I also even have a holo. So again, a preview holo. I'm a fan of the previews. I think previews are better than the regular set. The hobby has clearly not caught on to that. So yes, I'm going to sell them. I'm not going to sit on them, and I'm not going to pump them up. It's not what I do here. But it's just, I'm speaking facts. From a population perspective, these cards are way more scarce historically compared to the regular version that comes out. It's not even out yet, but just looking at 2020 and looking at, was it 2019 that had them? I know 2020 had a preview. Joe Burrow is a big example of Justin Herbert. I mean, their previews are better cards than the regular, so pretty cool. So season stat lines, this is not number to 100, but number to 500, and it came back a 9, so no bueno. This is one that really, really, really disappoints me. This is a press proof. Let's actually get these out of the way. That way we can, actually, let's flip. Let's flip. Nice flip, bro. You guys ever watch Epic Mealtime? Remember that back in the day, 10 years ago? Talk about a channel that died. I mean, my channel kind of died a little bit, but man, Epic Mealtime, it fell off a cliff. But those bacon flips, nice flip, bro. All right, Donruss Press Proof Gold Die Cut, number to 25. What a beautiful card, and I don't know why it's an 8. I really don't. And yes, it's hard to see with the sleeve on, so you can't really assess surface. There's all kinds of, oil from me on the card. And no, these are not creases. It's just creases in the plastic. But there's a little bit of stuff going on up here. You'll probably see that at that top edge. And that may exactly be it. I mean, it's just hard to cut these die cut cards the way they are. I mean, usually they cut, I would say, pretty clean. Maybe that's why they dinged me as these little notches or semi creases, but that's a disappointing card. I paid a lot of money for it, and it's definitely not going to pay off. I am wheezing something terrible. I just got back from the gym, and I ran 2 miles, and I feel like I'm going to die. I mean, what's wrong with me? This is horrible. All right, Mac Jones 2021 mirror orange insert. I've graded red. I've graded blue. I've graded you know who. I'm trying to rhyme. Bad rhyme. I think that these are not going to be parallels that are going to do well. I did very well on the first couple I sold. I want to say I sold the red or the blue for over 2,000, 3,000. Maybe it sold for 4,000. Was not returned. It was paid for. Knock on wood. A couple months ago. So the orange probably not going to do as good. Man, I'm doing bad on these megas. It looks like all these guys are picked over. The last one I graded was a 4. Clearly had a crease on it. This one, not so much. So I forgot to transition here. We're transitioning. We clearly transitioned away from autographs, which was the first order. And now we're doing non-autographs. So I sent all these off at the same time and I actually got the grades that are around the same time. You can see, look at the serial number sequence. So they graded the same grader, same batch, everything. I just sent the auto separate and this separate. They were shipped out in the same package and I received them the same day. So it's like, there's really no point in me having to pay an additional shipping fee for this. Like it kind of didn't make any sense because it literally went through the same grader's hands. Like, serial number 89, 90, 91, like it didn't skip a beat. Didn't skip a beat, guys. So I kind of think that's not a scam. It's just a minor annoyance that I had to pay an additional shipping fee for a box like this that I didn't really need to do. So that was kind of annoying. All right, guys, you guys are probably underwhelmed. You're probably like, these cards suck, Tyler. You don't know what you're doing. You have no idea. You lost it. You're out of the game. I'm off to watch some sneakers and flip some ultra modern Jaws. Well, guys, just take it easy for a second because occasionally, every now and then, whenever I'm doing these gambles, these types of things do pay off. So it paid off. And whenever you guys, not you guys on my channel, because you all are phenomenal. I love you. You guys have been there with me through the end. It's just the people who don't watch the channel that they just hate on these types of players throughout the NFL season and say, oh, he can't throw the ball. He's lost it. The league's caught up to him. Like, they're not the best anymore. It's Justin Herbert. It's Josh Allen. It's Joe Burrow. Okay, Joe Burrow beat us, but safe to say Eric Bieniemy played a big part in that. So thanks, Eric Bieniemy. The point is whenever we have slumps and you guys are jumping off the patty train, you patty haters, you patty cake haters, I stay with it and I'm still faithful. And I actually bought this card after, maybe it was the last loss that they had in the regular season before, gosh, I'm blanking. I bought it in one of their slumps. Let's just put it that way. When everybody was jumping off the paddy wagon, you guys look up whenever I bought this. It was sold at auction. You can go find it. Everybody hated Patty. I want to say I paid right around $2,000, maybe a little bit over $2,000 after the taxes and fees and all that. Now look at this card. Yes, it's dropped a little bit, but if you look at historical sales last summer, this card sold $15,000. There was one that sold in the season for over 5 figures. It was $10,000. I think there was one that may have sold for $12,000. I think they may have dropped to $8,000-ish. Maybe some have sold even below that. I haven't looked. I'm scared to look. I don't want to look. But I want to look next year after we win the dang Super Bowl. But the point is, it doesn't matter if it's $5,000 or $4,000 or even $3,000. I bought this card when everybody else was really, really upset with patty cakes and said it was over. And they said it was Dak. They said it was Kyler's time. They said it was Josh Allen's time. Do we not see the greatest playoff game in the history of sports? They said it was Joe Burrow's time. Joe Burrow snuck through there, and guess what? He threw a fourth quarter interception in Kansas City. It's not like Joe Burrow led some miracle. The Chiefs literally gave the game away. Like, the Bengals had no business being there. Joe Burrow did not save them. And I'm not hating Joe Burrow. I like Joe Burrow. I've got some Joe Burrow cards, and I'm actually buying some because over the offseason, he's going to be a fantastic buy and perhaps a good preseason sell. Let's just put that out there. But everybody just hating on patty cakes. Like, oh, his horrific fiance, the brother, he's so weird in his TikToks. I mean, I get it. The family is annoying, but patty cake is perfect. Like, so I just throw that out there because, you know, it's still in 2021. Actually, I guess I can't remember if this is 2022 whenever I bought it. It had to be 2021. Maybe it was 2022. Whatever the case, you can still buy these cards 4 or 5 years later and get them sent to PSA and have gem mint grades. That's all I'm saying. Gem Mint Patty Cakes. That's what we're about on this channel. That's what I've been bringing you since 2018. Whenever he was a starter, it has been Patty Cakes taking me the entire way. He has built my net worth to a point that I never thought possible. Thank you, Patty Cakes. It's all you. So I appreciate that. I just had to throw that out there. This is one of my favorite cards that I've graded last year because it is my favorite player. It is my now favorite sport. And you know, as the market is crashing and people saying you can't do anything with it, this order is going to be complete evidence that that is not the case, that there is a lot of opportunity in this market, especially if you play your cards right. The last card that I bought, and I didn't necessarily play my cards right, but it's still a really nice card, is, and I did not send this in for dual autograph grade. It's very close to potentially being a 10, but I didn't want to risk getting a 9 autograph because there are some streaks right here. This is the Gold Refractor Ronald Acuna Jr. Card, and it is numbered to 50. Came back in 9, which is really unfortunate. The reason why this card came back in 9, and I'm so glad I have these sleeves on here because I'm spitting all over the card, is the surface does have a little bit of, I want to say like roller marks. There's no roller marks. There's no scratches. It's just like marks. Like somewhere right around in here, there's a little bit of marks. But man, just really, really disappointed in this card. I actually thought this card had a chance to be a 10, and I thought this one was going to be the 9. But it ended up flipping, and I think it flipped in my favor. Regardless, one of these was going to be a big card, and the other was going to be kind of like a break-even type card. This is a card I am disappointed within, but I can live with splitting the difference on these two cards. But, you know, I really thought that this one had a good chance. Corners on the back look great. These cards didn't have surface indentation, so there's none of that stuff going on here. Just some minor scratches here. And, you know, centering's really hard to assess on these cards. I mean, they're pretty much centerless. Yeah, some people look at the logo, but for the most part, people aren't looking at that. It's going to be the surface scratches that's really going to get these cards from the copies that I've graded previously, whether it be the refractors, the regular base, etc. So this is the first gold I had. It did not come in the redemption sticker, but fun fact, this is the same seller that I bought my Shohei Ohtani Bowman Chrome Orange Refractor autograph rookie from, that came back from Beckett, a Beckett 9.5. And it's in a seller that is in Kentucky. I don't know them, but because that card graded Gem Mint, I thought that perhaps these aren't all picked over. These high-end cards aren't picked over. So I rolled the dice with this one, and this one didn't pay off. But, you know, it is what it is. We ended up rolling the dice on that one, and it worked out. So all in all, this is an unbelievable set of orders, and I'm very, very happy to share them with you. I do have more of these guys coming, so keep an eye out. There's going to be more Anthony Volpe cards that are going to hit the channel soon, and also more PSA mail days, and even some express and also economy mail days that are coming your way. So I know we're long. Hope you guys like this content. Let me know what you think down below. Gosh. Yeah, just let me know what you think down below. I got nothing else for you. We're almost at 20 minutes, so let's get out of here. All right, we'll see you.